warm up the lips. Lip isolations. Lip corner retraction. Single. Lip corner retraction, double. Lip corner protrusion. Push the corners of the lips directly forward, but not intentionally inward toward one another. The aside. Side. It would look like you didn't have any lips. This was a full spread out. Another kind of. Just relax the jaw. Pursing the lips. 1. The jaw relaxed open and lips naturally drop apart. Bring upper and lower lips together. Oh, this is the one you said we could do with the cork, I think. Yeah, this is a cork. It's kind of a big cork. Won't use that one today. Like a fish. Pursing the lips. 2. Without using the corners of the lips, curl the lips inward around the teeth into the mouth as far as possible, like a bad imitation of a person with no teeth. And this one slowly goes out, away from the teeth as far as possible, like a trumpet. This one back and back. Repeat. Isolating the upper and lower lip. Begin with E, but after the lips are stretched in, swing just the upper lip out, leave the lower lip in, then follow the lower lip. Isolate it, swinging out. Both lips out, swing only the upper lip in, and the lower lip. Repeat. Ooh, that's not good. And Uh-huh. And oh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, like that. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Same pattern. Explore variants of G, leading with the lower lip rather than the upper lip. Bring to complete relaxation between actions, repeatedly working one isolated lip. Full lip rounding. Push the corners of the lips forward as in B. Keep them forward, then purse the lips until they touch, as in kiss the lips fully closed. Relax person action, but keep the corners. It's good. The overall effect is traditional fish imitation, generally embellished by best practitioners, 4-year-olds. Ear with ends of ears stimulate gills. Like that. After 5 repetitions, relax the corner of the lips. Was that 4? 5? Relax. Bilingual speech action. Do a few p and b sounds. Feel the muscular action of bringing lips together and pursing actions with flow is stop. Feel the build up of air pressure begin behind the closure and then release. The muscles aided by the release of the pressure flow as the flow is exploded out of the mouth. Buh. Puh. Buh. Puh. Buh. Puh. Okay. Lips, corners, up. The comic mask. Pull the lips corners directly upward toward the very front of your cheekbones. To enact this action, you are using the frontal muscles. This is not a smile that you would choose as your friends. Relax them. Pull the corners of the mouth directly upward toward the very front of your cheekbones. Exhale. Ah. Lip corners down, the tragic mask. Pull the lips corners directly downward. It's difficult. Down. If you wish to explore tragedy comedy, there's one lip corner lower than the other. Genuine smile. This time allow the corners to move diagonally upward toward your cheekbones. Diagonal. Not straight. Like this. This. Like a magic. In. Lip corners diagonally down. Unlike the tragic mask, here the lip corners are pulled directly downward. If you pull the corners diagonally downward, you will note a lot of muscle fibers tense in your neck. This is as you're using your diaphragm muscles, which do the lips and then turn out, and then shoots either turn or to try to follow for class. See? There you go, right there. Like so. No. So the assignment is to complete all the ones. Okay. Keep going. Cheek isolations. A. Cheek muscles release. The jaw still relaxed open. Purse lips so that they almost touch. Raise your cheeks absolutely relaxed. Blow out air out to the nose. The cheeks puff out. One inhale with equal force in the cheeks. Hold its teeth. Repeat 2 or 3 times, no more than that, however, since you may start to hyperventilate. B. Thicken the tongue to fill up one side of your mouth, but not the other, so that the airflow can escape only through one side of your mouth. One cheek. Same thing. Blow out air out with moderate force. Not very good at this one. This may take a little practice, but the amusement, or possibly horror of your friends, will quite obviously justify the time spent. Quite. With the jaw relaxed open, tense or bunch the cheek muscles against the teeth, and then release. Where you're tensing and releasing muscles only, do not tense the muscles in the cheek areas in any direction. That's better. Repeat 5 times. Isolate the tensing and releasing action that you did in C to the area of the cheeks just behind the lip corners. Cheeks will be tensing into the incisors, or as always, make sure you are not using your jaw in this action. Not these. E. Mucus. There. Isometrics. Place the tip of your tongue against the inside of your right cheek. Push the cheek outward to the side with your tongue muscles, and use the sucking muscles of your cheek. Pull the cheek back in against the pressure of your tongue action. Do the same exercise with the other cheek. Didn't even know that was a thing. So, tongue isolations. Stretching the tongue. Protrude the tongue tip and the blade straight out of your mouth as far as you can. Stretch them comfortably. Actually, what you're doing is pushing the tip and the blade out of your tongue by tensing and shortening the back part of the important muscle, tongue muscle that occupies a lot of the rear portion of the oral cavity. Raise the tongue tip. With the tongue protrude from your mouth, roll the lip. Accomplish the action you are tensing. Try not to tense the jaw. That's hard. I'm gonna do a lower tongue. Like so. Okay. Curl the tongue tip to the right. Curl the tongue tip to the left. Channeling and punching. Jaw is relaxing open. Arching and cupping the tongue. Front. The jaw is open, relaxed open. Keep the tongue tip and immersed between the lower teeth. Do not waste the E. Again, whisper the sound. Lowering and cupping the back of the tongue. Put the tip of the tongue comfortably behind the lower teeth. Isolate the action of the lower and back tongue down and release. Arching and cupping the tongue back. Perform same action as exercise G. This time, I slip the back of the tongue arched up, first to form a U, and then and then down to form an A, ah. 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 He says out the hood and relax. Ah. 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 Advancing and retracting the tongue with one. That moving the jaw when it is relaxed. Don't push your tongue forward and back. Then pull the tongue directly back to the face. Try not to touch the tip, blade, or front of the tongue. Isolate the action as far back as possible. Relax or repeat. K. Advancing and retracting the tongue root. Repeat the previous exercise, but this time allow the tip of the tongue to stay between the lower teeth. Isolate the action by limiting it to the tongue root itself. L. Tongue tip to alveolar ridge and to pout. Keep the rest of the tongue as relaxed as possible and the jaw relaxed, always open. Bring only the tip of the tongue up to touch the gum ridge, just behind the upper teeth. Relax the tongue fully away so that the tip drops down to just behind the lower teeth. Repeat. M. Tongue tip to alveolar ridge and palate. This time, allow the entire front edge of the tongue, including the tongue tip, to raise and seal off the airway and the alveolar ridge behind the teeth. Make sure that you still isolate this action. Do not involve the jaw in this action. Use a flow of air from the lungs. Explode the tongue away from the alveolar ridge in this resting position, producing a T, stop plosive sound. Repeat with a voice flow, producing a duh, duh. Curl the tongue tip and edge of the tongue back to seal off the airway at the mouth. Duh, 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 duh. Rolling the ball. Imagine that your tongue is cupped to hold a large marble or edible image, a grape, on the blade of your tongue. Slowly roll the imagined marble back along the midline of your tongue as far back as you can go before you would swallow it, were it real. Then slowly roll it back forward, keeping the tongue fully cupped. Repeat. Don't pull the whole tongue back, just roll the ball. Hey, we're almost done. Moving the mountain. Arch the front of your tongue as though you were about to say E. Slowly roll the arch back until the arch back portion of the tongue is just under the velum, the soft palate. Arch the front of your tongue as though you were about to go E. Slowly roll the arch back until the arch tongue is just E. bracing. Channel the tongue with the midline low and the edges high. Engaging the jaw here. Huh? Aha! Oh! Raise the tongue outward against the teeth, pushing laterally. The result will be the midline raises slightly toward the roof of your mouth. Focus effort the braces selectively from the bicuspids to the rear molars. It's like, oh, is this what you have? Those like our push-ups? Like so. Ta-da! Your relative muscles. There you go. He is.